Everything about her was extraordinary from the moment we met.
I'm sorry.
She asked if she could stay until she finished repairing her ship. I didn't have the will to refuse. Because of her personality, she fit into the village right away. She was terrible with detailed work, so the repairs were painfully slow. After about 6 months passed,
Whoa! Another earthquake? Those seem pretty common here. Why so quiet all of a sudden? You got wax in your ears, but are you growing wax on your tongue too?
Stop treating me like an old hag! And what does that even mean? Wax on my tongue? You must leave this village, Gisela. Now.
Huh? What's up with that? You promised I could stay until my ship's repaired. I guess it's taking a while since I fix one thing, but break 2 more every single time.
The circumstances have changed.
Then I'd like these circumstances explained. I'll consider leaving, depending on what they are.
This is no ordinary earthquake.
An earthquake is an earthquake. Don't tell me. You the superstitious kind? Like you think there's a giant monster causing it underground or something?
Just shut up and listen. Do you see the tower to the north of our village? The devil that caused mass destruction across this continent is sealed there. These earthquakes grow in number every few decades when the devil tries to free itself.
What? The devil? You really are senile.
This is serious!
Fine, fine. You're so touchy. I just have a tendency to joke around when things get too serious.
Clearly. Now, where was I? Oh yes, this village is inhabited by those who will be sacrifices for that devil.
Sacrifice? I don't like how that sounds.
No matter how many seals are placed, it escapes from the tower once every few decades. Each time, nearby towns and villages fall prey to its bloodlust. That's when it was decided to offer sacrifices to reduce the damage done. Female babies are abandoned near the tower each year to keep the awakened devil's hunger sated.
Oh, so all of you are those abandoned babies? I get it now. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I don't see any men in the village.
You just noticed?
My eyes see no man other than my husband. Well, I think I get your situation.
If you do, then please leave before you get caught up in all this.
No.
What? You said you'd leave if you heard the circumstances.
No, I didn't. I said I'd leave depending on what they are. I don't get it. You were born to be eaten, and you still stay here? You women should just get up and leave.
If we leave, others will replace us.
Well, aren't you the martyr?
It's nothing of the sort. We have nowhere to run to. We don't know where we were born. We're all women here. Even if we wander off, we'd likely starve to death in the nearby woods.
What's being a woman got to do with it? I can travel across an entire country easily.
We're not the same as you.
Just because I can turn my back to it doesn't mean I want to. Fine, I'll take a stab at it.
Where are you going?
I'm going to beat up your devil. I haven't fought in a while, so I look forward to it.
What? Stop! You'll just die in vain.
Be quiet. I don't like you.
What?
If you wanted to die on your own, I wouldn't stop you. You're probably close to death anyway, but everyone will get eaten, right? You don't have the right to decide if they should live or die.
It's been our destiny since birth.
Screw that. You have young kids and babies here too. As a mother of 2 daughters, I can't just stand by and watch this.
Daughters? You?
You want to hear about them? They got all the good bits from my husband and me. Their names are Tsetsi and Totori. They're really nice and good-natured. Every time I go home, they hug and squeeze me real tight. They're just so adorable.
You seem the type to spoil your children.
If you saw my kids, you wouldn't be able to help yourself either. Oh, now I miss them. It's time for me to beat up that devil, fix my ship, and get back home.
Wait! If you have children, it's all the more reason to... She's gone. The fool.
Then, was Mom killed by the devil?
If she died, none of us would be here.
Then she won?
Gisela said it was a tie. She couldn't defeat it, but she managed to push it back into the tower. Long, long ago, entire nations banded together to seal it. She managed to do it alone, but...
Wow, this sucks. Ugh, 2 ties in a row. The great Gisela sure has got rusty over the years.
Stop talking! Can't you shut up even at a time like this?
I'll die even if I shut up. I'll feel better if I keep talking.
You're not going to die. The villagers owe you their lives. We will save you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. None of you are doctors here. Oh, that's the one. I won't last much longer.
Don't give up! After all that big talk, at least live up to your words.
Well, you people gave up without ever trying. As for me, I got to do whatever I wanted in life.
It won't stop bleeding. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, old lady, do me a favor.
I said shut your mouth.
Well, that's pretty cold. I'm the woman who saved your life. Shouldn't you be listening to me?
Fine. What is it?
Can you take me to the ship I came on? I can barely walk on my own.
What are you going to do there?
Leave me there. I don't want to be buried in a village full of irritating people. If I'm gonna die, I'd rather die where I can smell the man I love. I sound like a pure little maiden.
If it makes your face twist in pain, I'd love to bury you in this village.
Come on, don't be like that. I'm serious here.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
One more. Pass down the feats of the legendary adventurer, Gisela Helmold, for generations.
A tall tale about some punk adventurer with a bad mouth. It'll make a terrible story for the children.
You got quite the mouth on you, old hag.
Your abrasive personality is contagious. I better get you out of here, quick.
Yes, please. I doubt I'll last any longer.
Be patient with me just a little more. I'll gather the villagers right now.
So that grave...
Everyone built it in Gisela's memory. Her body is still somewhere out at sea.
I see.
I'm sorry. Your mother died for our sake. I don't expect any forgiveness. Are you laughing?
I'm sorry. I'm really sad, but Mom was messing around the entire time, and it just seems so funny.
I suppose. Looking back, your mother didn't even give us time to mourn.
I guess not. Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. But it's just so like her to end up that way. Oh, it's just so funny. I'm sorry, but can I cry a little more?
Go ahead. Cry as much as you want.
Thank you. Mom. Mom.
Are you going already?
Yes. I need to tell my dad and sister right away.
I see. It will be a difficult task for you.
It'll work out. Thank you very much for telling me about my mom.
Please visit us anytime. We don't have much, but we'll always be happy to see you.
I definitely will.
She's a good kid. I can't believe she's your daughter.
I'm sorry about your mother. Yeah, I haven't cried so hard in a while. It's kind of embarrassing. There's nothing embarrassing about it. It's a perfectly acceptable time to cry. I cried too. Is your mother also? Yes. Unlike you, I should consider myself lucky for being able to be at her side when she passed on. Oh. When I was younger, I was sickly and bullied all the time. No way! Why don't you think that's true? Sorry, I just couldn't imagine you like that. Just be quiet and listen. I was bullied every day by local brats, and I always cried to my mother.
There. You're such a crybaby.
But...
You're a proud aristocrat. So don't cry just because you've been bullied.
Huh? Aristocrat? What's that?
People who are great from birth. Because we are supposed to be great, we must act so people will respect us.
I don't understand.
Maybe it's too complicated for you. I know. Whenever you feel like crying, just say to yourself, I'm the daughter of a Schwarzlong. You'll feel energized, and it will help you endure anything.
Really?
Yes. Do you think you can do it?
I will. I'm Mimi, daughter of a Schwarzlong.
That's the spirit.
I cried when my mother passed away. That's why you never talk about your family. When I grew up, I figured out the aristocrat title meant little. But if I admitted that, it would turn what Mother said into a lie. That's why I want to be someone people respect. The slightest mention of the Schwarzlong will strike awe in everyone. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I don't see why you should thank me. You've been trying to comfort me the whole time. Think whatever you want. Ugh. What's the matter? I don't know why I told you all that. I'm starting to feel really embarrassed now. Wow, your face is all red. Ugh. Forget about it. Erase it from your memory right now. I can't. I'll remember it all my life. You're usually so forgetful, but you remember this? Just don't tell anyone, or else we're through. I won't tell anyone. You told me and me only. Why do you keep... Never mind. You seem so cute today. Are you trying to say I'm normally ugly? But if you've cheered up, I'm glad I told you about it. Thanks. I'm glad you're with me, Mimi. I can't leave you because who knows what you'd do when left to yourself. Are you sure you shouldn't be steering the ship? You'll never get home if you let it keep drifting along. Oh, whoops! I'm glad you're with me too.